Hello everyone, my name is Quinn, and today we are going to be predicting the 2021-2022 NFL playoff teams and those seeds. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to thank everyone for the support. If you haven't subscribed already, go hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, click the thumbs up. If you agree with me or disagree with me, or you want to make any changes, leave them down in the comments below. Also, make sure you go follow me on my Instagram, @Quinn_Helfrich. I post other news there, and by following me, you'll get updates on when I post new videos. Without further ado, let's get right in the video. With the number 7 seed in the AFC, we have the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts have a three-headed monster in the backfield in Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines, and newly resigned Marlon Mack, which will really carry this offense, as well as their outstanding defense. One of the only defenses that could stop Derrick Henry. Now that pass game is, I don't know what we're going to get, as they have the weapons with Jack Doyle, as well as newly assigned wide receiver T.Y. Hilton, and they have just traded for their quarterback in Carson Wentz via the Philadelphia Eagles. But what Carson Wentz are we going to get is my key on this team. I still think they are going to make the playoffs, but what Carson Wentz are we going to get? Are we going to get the MVP Carson Wentz or last year's Carson Wentz? With the number 6 seed in the AFC, we have the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins have everything they need. They have a solid defense, a solid run game, and a good passing, what should be a good passing game, as they have second-year quarterback out of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa, who so many NFL analysts are writing off, and I disagree with them all, because I think he is going to be a Josh Allen story. Now, he shouldn't be, as he had the potential coming out of college, which Josh Allen did not, and he was a project quarterback, and Tua, they thought coming out, was just going to be out there and be a starter, but we've shown he is not confident in himself, and he's unwilling to force the ball downfield and make those big plays. But I think he will get better, and I think they have all the potential to make the playoffs. With the number 5 seed in the AFC, we have the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens have an outstanding run game, which features running back J.K. Dobbins, as well as Gus Edwards, and quarterback Lamar Jackson, who will talk about more in just a few moments after I talk about their defense, as their defense is very, very good when it needs to be. But they did lose Matthew Judon in free agency, which hurts both them and me, being a Bills fan, as I have to face him twice a year now that he's in New England, which is just not good. Not good. Oh well. So, Lamar Jackson in this past game haven't elevated at all in free agency at all. I'm hoping they go get a weapon to help Lamar in the draft, but right now they haven't done anything. As for him, he needs to elevate that pass game so they can go far in the playoffs. I think that run game will be good enough, though, to send them to the playoffs, but they will not win the division. With the number 4 seed in the AFC, we have the Tennessee Titans, the AFC South division winner because of one man and one man only. Big trust. Woo woo. King Henry. In the flesh. That's right, Derrick Henry is going to carry this team on his back. He is the back-to-back rushing yards champion. I think he can three-peat. Christian McCaffrey is going to challenge him a little bit if he stays healthy. But he's going to carry this team because their passing game lost weapons in Corey Davis and Jonnu Smith. But they still have wide receiver A.J. Brown to help out Ryan Tannehill in the pass game. That defense that was just trash last year will get better because of Bud Dupree. Hopefully, it does not turn into a Jadeveon Clowney move on which it didn't do anything for him and just cost them lots of money, and he sat on IR half the year. But because of King Henry, he will make this team prevail, and they will make the playoffs as a division winner. With the number 3 seed in the AFC, we have the Cleveland Browns. Now, the Browns are going to win their division for the first time since 2002, when the NFL realigned their divisions. They are going to win the AFC North. I think that because of their stacked offense, which features a stacked backfield with Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb, who are both in the top 20 in rushing yards last season, as well as their awesome wide receiving core, which features Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham Jr., and tight end Austin Hooper, who are all amazing, and the great number 1 overall pick in Baker Mayfield at quarterback. On the defensive side of things, they have elite pass rusher Myles Garrett, and they are also looking at another edge rusher for them in Jadeveon Clowney, per report that I heard that he is meeting with the team. I'm not sure if that'll go through, but that would certainly help this team. And this team is the best team in the AFC North, number 3 seed, Cleveland Browns. With the number 2 seed in the AFC, we have the Buffalo Bills. Now, the Bills are going to win the AFC East Division title for the second time in a row now. Now, they are going to do this because of the elite quarterback Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs catching the ball, Cole Beasley, Emmanuel Sanders, Gabriel Davis, Jacob Hollister, Dawson Knox. Should I go on? And then on the defensive side of the ball, they have just re-signed linebacker Matt Milano, who the Bills did not lose when he was on the field. So hopefully that helps him. Now, the Bills do need to still pick themselves up a defensive end, but there's always the draft for that. So this team is still going to be that number 2 seed. 2 years in a row now. Let's go. With the number 1 seed in the AFC. This is a shocking one right here, guys. I'm just kidding, no it's not. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. It is. Patrick Mahomes. Tyreek Hill. Travis Kelce. Now to the NFC. With the number 7 seed, we have the San Francisco 49ers. That's right. The Niners are going to get into the playoffs because of their elite defense, but they will stay in their playoffs because of George Kittle. Jimmy Garoppolo is not going anywhere. I still think he's a good quarterback. He's not going anywhere, and that is why they are going to be in this playoffs and stay in the playoffs. I think they can make it to the divisional round, although this is not that prediction video, but for speculating, they are. That is my prediction. With the number 6 seed in the NFC, we have the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are going to make the playoffs because of their elite passing game with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Russell Wilson throwing them the ball. Although, if Russ can stay upright, as this team has no offensive line whatsoever, and I thought he was going to get traded because he didn't like it so much. I thought this man today we're going to speak of, and he was going to be in Chicago. But no. Apparently, to the Bears, Andy Dalton's the same as Russell Wilson. Yeah, that's the same. But no, this team, as long as their running game stays healthy to help carry the load, and their defense becomes good like they were at the end of last season, this team will make the playoffs. Easy. With the number 5 seed, all of the NFC West is making this. I'm just going to disclaim that. So let's get into it. The Arizona Cardinals, that's right. They are going to be the number 5 seed because of Kyler Murray, DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, and newly added receiver AJ Green. And they also have Larry Fitzgerald. They also have Christian Kirk. So that team is on fire on the offensive side. The defense got better by adding J.J. Watt. Now the run game, they lost Kenyon Drake, but we'll see. We'll see. I think this team is way too good to not make the playoffs this year. Number 5, Arizona Cardinals. With the number 4 seed in the NFC, the first of our division winners coming out of the NFC East, we have the Dallas Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys are only going to make it because of how good their offense is. They have quarterback Dak Prescott, running back Ezekiel Elliott, wide receivers CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, Amari Cooper. With the 3 seed in the NFC, we have the final team coming out of the NFC West. We have the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams have an outstanding defense. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, phenomenal. That offense is way too good not to make the playoffs. They have wide receivers Cooper Kupp, Robert Woods, and wide receiver just picked up from the Eagles. He was a free agent, but he previously was on the Eagles. Deshaun Jackson. I don't really think he'll make an impact, but we'll know. This team also has a very good run game. But the quarterback issue. What Stafford are we getting? What Matthew Stafford are we getting? I think we're going to get a good Matthew Stafford. He's going to be excited to play here. He's out of Detroit, and he's going to come out, and he wants to go win a Super Bowl. With the number 2 seed in the NFC, coming out of the NFC North, which is going to be a terrible division, except for them, with the Green Bay Packers, with an outstanding explosive offense, which features running back Aaron Jones, just re-signed to a new contract, Devontae Adams, the wide receiver, and last year's MVP, Aaron Rodgers. This defense, also pretty solid. But this team is making an all-or-nothing push to the Super Bowl, and that starts with making the playoffs. With the number 1 seed in the NFC, really one name is why they're here. Tom Brady. Well, that is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this video, make sure you go click the thumbs up. If you agree with me, disagree with me, let me down in the comments below. You can always find me over on my Instagram at Quinn_Helfrich, where I post the NFL news, and you can get updated on new videos. I'm Quinn Helfrich. I will see you soon.